My sweet friends, I'm so glad that you're here today. It feels like such a lovely moment to spend together. Today, we're stepping into a little adventure filled with charm and possibility. We are doing a Dollar Tree Shop With Me haul and a project that's perfect for bringing a touch of beauty to your Christmas and beyond. I can't wait to show you what treasures I've found and the magic that we can create with them. So grab yourself your favorite bevy and let's get lost in the joy of crafting together. A section of Dollar Tree that I tend to neglect is the sticker section, but today these jewels caught my eye. Usually I kind of stay clear of jewels, but I have the perfect project to show you using these, and you are going to probably be as obsessed as I am. And so make sure that you stay tuned after the shop with me and the haul, and I'll have a project for you. Something that I say probably every time that I do a Dollar Tree video is number one, do not give up hope, and number two, keep checking back. Last week, I did not see these, and my store had these silicone molds for resin, and they are so beautiful, but they weren't here the other day. So make sure that you're always checking back, even if you were just there and you think they're not going to have anything. Another thing that I found, and I think it's the first time that I'm seeing them, it is these cutting mats for your cutting machines, like your Silhouette Cameo or your Cricut. There are a few things from Dollar Tree that I say run and go get, and this is one of them. I absolutely adore this stamp set. Not only are you getting the alphabet, but you're also getting the numbers. Every time I see it, if I'm filming a video, I'm going to show it to you until you get it if you haven't gotten it, because it is absolutely beautiful. It works so well in so many different projects, and I think it's a must buy. Another new item that I saw were these, I guess they're knitting hooks that you put on your fingers. I'm not a knitter and I don't know really what they're for. If you do, leave it down in the comments for us all to find out. But I wanted to show it to you in case you are a knitter and that's something that you're interested in. Another completely new item that I've not seen ever before are these beads. I have been thinking, Dollar Tree, it would be really great if they got some more beading options, because they have like the regular plastic beads, but I have not seen these. They are so beautiful. There were some that look like glass beads, and then look at these. They have these little like raised 3D edges, and they are so nice. Don't you think these would be perfect for a dangle on the side of your journal? These cards are also a fairly new item that I just came across. You're going to get 10 blank cards and 10 envelopes, so 20 pieces total. And I've seen them both in white as well as this beautiful craft color. And in case you've never made a junk journal made from envelopes, I will have my Dollar Tree junk journal video listed down below so that you can make one of your very own. I'm going to share with you a few things that I got that weren't junk journal related, but I thought you might be interested. I got this Sally Hansen's gel manicure, and I feel like I've used this before. I know it says like step one. Yeah, it says step one, so I don't know if it needs to be used like with all of the steps, so I'll have to research that. But I thought this was a really pretty color. It's kind of like a wine, like a deep burgundy color, so I thought that was really pretty. I also got these two, and if you can find these in your stores, I would highly recommend these brushes. They are like this kind of tan handle with a gold top, and the brushes are super soft. These again, I mean, you could use them for like distressing, but they're really nice makeup brush. Like they are super soft. These are really great. And I got, I don't even think any information is given on like what size it is. I don't see anything. I'll leave that there in case you can read it. And then I got the bigger size, which is an angled, I'm gonna guess this is like a blush brush. So I'm thinking this one for using as a concealer, and this is a either, oh, look at that. You can see how nice it is. Super smooth. I love these. And I have them, I have another one that I got. I think it's an eyeshadow brush from this. It looks exactly the same. And it comes in the packaging for Sassy and Chic. I don't know if that's the brand or if they've rebranded it and it's a different brand, but they're really nice. And so I would definitely suggest that if you're in the market for them, to get them. What I did get though is I did get these jewels, and I always pass by the jewel aisle. I'm not necessarily like a jeweled person to use those jewels. Like I have some, but I haven't used them in a long time, but I have an awesome Christmas project. And actually you can use this year round that I think that you're going to love. So we're going to put this aside. I also got this silicone mold, which is really nice. And so let's see if I'll use the back of this so you can see it better. So it's got all of these different shapes. It's got like this little puzzle shape, which is probably the one I'll use the least. But I think all of these are very usable, and they're meant for charms. So if you see on the top, they have like a little piece that's sticking out, and so that is going to generate your little hole so that you can bead these on. And so I'm really excited to use these. And if you haven't seen already, Dollar Tree sells the resin that you can mix to go in here, and they have the part A and part B. And so I'm really looking forward to making a project with this, and we'll be doing it together for the first time. So make sure that if you're not already subscribed, you hit the subscribe button, but make sure you also hit the little bell. What the bell's going to do is going to notify you anytime a new video comes out. That way you don't have to remember to check back on the channel to see if I've released a video that you're looking forward to. So I'm going to put that to the side, and then I just got two other things. I did go ahead and pick up the cutting mat, and originally I had gotten the pink, but then I hadn't seen the purple until I started flipping through with the camera, and I'm not usually like a purple girly, but I fell in love with this color. I think it's so beautiful. So I'm going to try this out. I have a silhouette cameo, so I will try it out, and I will definitely let you guys know if it is worth the money. And if you've used it and you either love it or you hate it, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to know, or if you have any tips on how to use it or any of that. And then the last thing that I got was one of these trays. They're over in the, well, you'll see a bunch of aluminum, different types of trays, like in the cooking, or the, yeah, I guess it's the cooking aisle. It's like they have the salt and seasonings and coffee and all that stuff. And so what I like to use these for is if I have a kit that I'm using at the moment, I like to put the pieces here, and I keep this either on the side of my desk or it goes behind me so that I can kind of keep like it all together. And then any cutouts or like that, I can keep over here on the side, and it's easier for me to use. And then I have these in my closet, and I have them stacked kind of based on kit. I don't have them completely organized yet, but that's my goal, is to have them like that, because I think they're easier to see like this. I've used different methods. I've done the poly envelopes, which some of you have seen. Probably about 2 years ago I was using those, and I still love those, and I have like a filing cabinet where I store those. But I can't see them, and so I feel like anything that I can see, it's where I'll actually use it, and so that's where it's at. Now, what I would like to do is eventually, when I get my kits, it's just hard because a lot of the time I'm using the kits to film, and so I like filming the cutting, and I think you guys like that aspect of it, because if not, what I would do is stick them. You can see this is one of my kits here. I think this is one. This is all one here. And you can see I've already used a bunch of it. But I love using it like this because really you can see everything. And if I'm working on a project, I can put it next to this without having to pull this up and kind of see if it works without having to move it around. But there's times where I take it off and then, you know, I try to put it back on, whatever. This is not that serious. It's a really great way to organize your ephemera. If you haven't caught this video, I have it listed down below in the description. So for some of you, you may not know what that means. So when you're looking at a video, and if let's say you're looking at it on an iPad, you're going to see where the video is smaller than, so you don't want to have it all the way expanded. You want it to be a little smaller, and you're going to see underneath it says more, like in a bold text right underneath the title of the video. You're going to click on that more, and then I think you click on more again, and then it's going to pull up all of the information that I have linked for you. So every video I try to link either videos that I think you'll like or videos that I've talked about in the video, and so to make it a little easier for you. The other thing is, if you're using an Apple TV or any kind of where you're watching it on an actual TV, then on that, what you're going to do is you're going to place your cursor. So you have the line where it shows like where in the video you are. You're going to go up to where the title is and highlight it, and then click on it, and it'll actually open up the whole description for you there. So anyways, just thought you would like to know, and stay tuned. We're going to work on a quick little project together. I love tags. This has been an obsession of mine. I've talked about this, about loving office supplies, and tags fall right in that niche. I absolutely love them. They make my heart just sing. And what a perfect time right before Christmas to make some tags that you can use to put on your gifts. You can also use them, as a lovely user had suggested with the tassels, to hang on your Christmas tree as an ornament. I think these are going to be so beautiful, and I can't wait to hear what you think of them. And 25 is going to be the year of using our stuff, our beautiful stuff that we've been holding on to because we love it so much. I'm going to start using it. So I went in and grabbed some tinsel glitter that I didn't even know I had. I've probably had this for at least 10 years, and it sparkles and it's fun, and I am so glad that I pulled it out and used it. We are also going to grab the gems from Dollar Tree, and these have an adhesive on the back of them, so you can just add them directly on to your tag or whatever you're working on. But I've decided to add a little bit of art glitter glue just to make sure that they hold really well. Some of my most favorite projects are ones that have no clear direction and they just are waiting for artistic interpretation to ensue. And that's what this project is. Have fun with it. Create whatever design you want. And if you're a little intimidated by that, then follow the design that I have here on this one or the next tag and try that one out first. And then if you love it, which I think you're going to, then make more and just play around with the creativeness of it. There are no rules. Everything that you make is going to be beautiful and it's going to be perfect because you are beautiful. And on that note, I wanted to remind you today that you matter. You are smart. You are resilient and you are loved. If you ask me, I am kind of the mindset of Dolly Parton, and that is that everything is better with a little bit of sparkle. My grandmother, I used to say that she was like a barracuda. If it sparkled, she wanted it. And I think I've gotten some of that from her. you that think that glitter adds too much mess, well, sometimes it does. But look at this. I'm keeping it very gentle. I'm not barely making a mess, and it's very controlled. So if that is any kind of encouragement for you to bust out some glitter right now, then please use it as a sign. I always think that when I'm creating a tag and I'm adding the ribbons on top, that it's the crown, the final piece that just finishes everything off. And I definitely think that's the case with these beautiful ribbons and yarns that I've chosen. And this tag, just pure enchantment, with the glitter that sparkles like fresh snow and the delicate confetti and sequins that catch the light so beautifully. The rhinestones that feel like jewels. It's like holding a little piece of magic in your hands. And it's perfect for adding the extra touch of charm to any gift or journal. It's just something so sweet and so special that feels like it came directly out of a dream. We're going to make one other tag, but you're not going to hear any of the yummy sounds from the papers because I couldn't help but turn on a lovely Christmas movie. This one's just another little quirky movie. I believe it's Christmas in Biltmore or at the Biltmore, and it's a fun, just holiday watch. As I let you finish watching the process of my last tag, I just wanted to thank you so much for being here. I also wanted to ask you if you could, and you enjoyed this video, if you'll give it a like and send it to someone else that might get some enjoyment out of it. That's what we're here for, is to spread the joy so that everyone can become creative, because I really do believe that we were born to create. We were created to create. And I thank you so much for all of your love and support as always. Until next time, love you. Bye.